Dear student, today my subject is units and measurement, right? So in this physics chapters, we understand the physical quantities. What is physical quantities? Physical quantities is any physical property that can be quantified and can be measured using numbers. Example of physical quantities are mass, amount of substance, length, time, temperature, electric current, light intensity, etc. are the physical quantities, right? Dear student, now we discuss about types of physical quantities. There are two types of physical quantities. Number one, scalar quantity. Number two, vector quantity. Now we discuss about one by one, right? Now we will discuss about the scalar quantity. A scalar quantity is defined as the physical quantity with only the magnitude and no direction. Such physical quantities can be described just by their numerical value without direction. The addition of these physical quantities follows the simple rules of algebra, and here only their magnitudes are added. Some example of scalar quantity include mass, speed, distance, time, volume, density and temperature. Right student, we understood the scalar quantity, right? Now dear student, we will understand the vector quantity. A vector quantity is defined as the physical quantity that has both direction as well as magnitude. A vector with a value of magnitude equal to 1 is called a unit vector and is represented by a lowercase alphabet with a head circumflex, that is u cap, right? Example of vector quantity include like a linear momentum, acceleration, displacement, momentum, angular velocity, force, electric field and the polarization, right? I hope you understood the vector. Dear student, here we will understand the measurement. What is measurement? Measurement is the comparison of unknown quantity with a known fixed quantity, or measurement is the assignment of a number to a characteristic of an object or event which can be compared with other objects or event. Basically, we often measure mass denoted by m, length denoted by l and time denoted by s, right? These things we measure, right? Dear student, here I will discuss about a unit. The known quantity which is used in measurement is called a unit. For example, when you say I travel 50 meters, the measurement of distance is being expressed in number, that is 50, and unit is meter. 5 kg of vegetable, here kg, kilogram is the unit, right? So all these things are unit here. Now we will discuss about the traditional unit. It is event from the excavation of the Indus Valley civilization that people had good knowledge about measurement. In ancient Egypt and Rome, units like cubit and yard were in practice respectfully, right? So measurement is the another way that people are used that time. Now a cubit is measure of length from elbow to tip of finger, whereas a yard is the distance between the end of the outstretched arms and the chin. Even today we can notice that the garland, the sailor use the cubit for the measuring the flowers and yard is used for measuring the cloth, right? Dear student, you knew about the different traditional unit in ancient Indian peoples use angul like finger or a mutti fist as unit for small measurement. Here the picture is given the mutti, right? So in all this method, people use their body parts like hands or foot for measuring length, but it was inconsistent and lacked uniformity since it varies from person to person, right? Here are some figures I given that helps to understand these things very easily, right? Dear student, here now I will discuss about the properties of unit. Number one, the unit should be of some suitable size. Number two, the unit must be well defined. Number three, the unit should be easily reproducible. That is, it should not change with place. Number four, the unit must not change with time. Number 5. The unit should not change with physical condition like temperature, pressure, etc. Number 6. The unit must be easily comparable experimentally with similar physical quantities, right? So here I given these notes that you can easily write down on your coffee, right? Now, my dear student, here we will understand the kinds of units. There are two kinds of units. Number one, fundamental units. Number two, derived unit. Right. So one by one, here I will discuss about the fundamental units and the derived unit. Now we will understand what are the fundamental units. The unit which is independent of any other unit and cannot be derived from any other unit is called a fundamental or basic unit. For example, the unit of length, mass, time, temperature, current, luminous intensity and the amount of substance are fundamental units, right? So we understood the fundamental units. Now we will discuss about the units with a tabular form, right? Here the example like a length metered, symbol m, mass kilogram kg, time second s, electric current ampere a, temperature Kelvin K, amount of substance mole, luminous intensity candela CD, right? Dear student, now I will discuss about derived units. What are derived units? The unit of measurement which can be expressed in terms of fundamental units are called derived units, right? For example, the unit of speed, unit of volume, unit of area, unit of density, unit of pressure, etc. are derived unit. Now all these things we easily understand through a tabular form, right? Here we make a table. Here you can observe quantity, name, symbol and basic unit. Like a area, name square meter, symbol A and basic unit meter square. Same like volume, density, speed, acceleration, pressure, force, energy, frequency, power, voltage, charge. All these things same way we represent through a tabular form, right?